Nestled in the English countryside, a farmhouse stands as a symbol of quiet resilience. During WWII, such homes became secret fortresses, blending into the landscape yet ready for defence at a moment's notice. Every window, door and hedgerow was repurposed. Woodpiles blocked sightlines, squeaky floorboards became alarms. The transformation was subtle, almost invisible, relying on ingenuity and deep knowledge of the land. Across Europe, ordinary people turned their homes into puzzles designed to confuse and delay invaders. Their greatest weapon wasn't force, but cleverness, using everyday objects and their environment to protect their families. Enemy patrols might pass by, unaware of tripwires or carefully placed obstacles hidden in plain sight. This was a silent war fought at home, where resourcefulness and quiet courage made all the difference. The story of these homes is a testament to the power of adaptation in the face of danger. We often remember wars for their battles and generals, but WWII's defence relied on civilians as much as soldiers. With invasion looming, every home became a potential front line. The government knew the army couldn't be everywhere, so civilians became the first line of defence. Their mission: slow the enemy, buying time for the military to respond. This defence-in-depth strategy turned villages and farms into obstacles, frustrating and delaying invaders. Civilians weren't expected to defeat the enemy, but to resist, confuse and delay. Training manuals taught them to build roadblocks, report movements and fortify their homes. This empowered people, transforming fear into action and unity. The collective resolve of ordinary citizens formed a vast, invisible network of resistance. Their small acts of preparation were as vital as any battle fought abroad. In wartime, silence was precious, and any sound could be a warning. Civilians became experts at turning household items into noise traps, tin cans filled with pebbles, strings of bottles, or scrap metal under windows. These simple alarms alerted families to intruders and stripped away the enemy's advantage of surprise. Layered throughout the property, each trap created a gauntlet of sound, unnerving even the most cautious invader. Even creaky floorboards were left unfixed, serving as intimate, final warnings. For the enemy, a quiet house became a noisy labyrinth, heightening anxiety and hesitation. This was psychological warfare, using sound to defend, disrupt, and delay. Civilians fought back not with weapons, but with cleverness and creativity. The countryside itself became a defensive ally. Farmers subtly altered gates, hedgerows and paths, loosened hinges, tangled brambles and hidden wires, turned the familiar landscape into a maze. Everyday objects, carts, logs, barrels, were positioned to block or funnel movement, creating choke points and traps. Even the ground was used, soft earth preserved footprints, while ditches and fences became unexpected barriers. These weren't obvious fortifications, but 1,000 tiny obstacles that slowed and frustrated intruders. An enemy crossing a field at night would find no clear path, only delays and dead ends. Each small frustration increased the chance of a mistake, a noise or a slip. The home's defence was woven into the land itself, invisible but effective. The result, a property protected by ingenuity, not just walls. Darkness was a powerful tool. Wartime blackouts plunged homes into deep shadow, making them nearly invisible. Civilians mastered light discipline, ensuring no chink of light escaped, and used shadows for concealment and movement. They knew every patch of moonlight and shadow, moving unseen while intruders stumbled in unfamiliar terrain. Silence, too, became a weapon. Families moved quietly, but could use sudden noise to distract or mislead. The combination of darkness and controlled sound created an atmosphere of uncertainty for any intruder. Approaching a silent, dark house, the enemy never knew what awaited inside. This uncertainty was a defense in itself, turning the home into a place of menace and mystery. By mastering their environment, civilians seized the advantage. Deception was as important as barriers. Civilians became masters of misdirection and decoys. To protect precious food, they created decoy stores, small caches left to be found, while the real supplies were hidden ingeniously. The same tactics protected people. Obvious hiding places were staged, while true refugees were concealed in attics, behind furniture, or underground. This shell game wasted the enemy's time and energy, guiding their search away from what mattered most. By controlling what the enemy saw, civilians shaped the narrative of the search. It was a battle of wits, using illusion and planning to protect family and resources. Ordinary people became magicians, using sleight of hand to survive. In a world turned upside down, misdirection was a powerful shield. Civilian defences were designed to deter, not to harm. Direct confrontation with armed soldiers was too risky. Instead, the goal was to make homes difficult and time-consuming to invade. Non-lethal obstacles, noise traps, locked gates, thorny hedges created friction and wasted time. Injuring an enemy could bring terrible reprisals, so resistance was passive but persistent. The strategy make the house a hard target, so intruders would move on to easier prey. Every delay, every frustration was a small victory. Power lay in patience and cleverness, not force. Civilians fought a war of attrition against the enemy's time and nerve. Their legacy is a reminder that the best defense often avoids a fight altogether. Intelligence and foresight proved more powerful than weapons. The tactics of WWII's civilians inspire today's survivalists and preppers. Modern preparedness borrows from the past, using the environment, layering defences and hiding deterrents in plain sight. Gravel paths become alarms, thorny bushes deter entry, and obstacles are integrated into daily life. The grey man approach, blending in, avoiding confrontation, echoes wartime wisdom. Non-lethal deterrence and misdirection remain key, providing security without escalation. The most important lesson is mindset, constant awareness, planning, and creative problem-solving. Survival isn't about stockpiling weapons, but about resourcefulness and resilience. The forgotten home defences of the past teach us that true security starts with how we think and adapt. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe for more ingenious survival tips and forgotten home defence secrets. Click the bell icon to stay one step ahead, just like the clever defenders we've explored today. Animated subscribe button pulses onto the screen, highlighted by a playful arrow. Thumbnails of past videos slide in from the sides, hinting at more content. Join our growing community of resourceful thinkers. Hit like, leave a comment with your favourite tactic, and share this video with fellow enthusiasts. Your next great idea could be just one video away. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay prepared, and we'll see you in the next one.